Month of madness, folks. We're talking NCAA basketball madness. This year, the Lobos are headed to the dance. Lobo fans are very excited. I am too, sporting my Cherry and Silver here. This morning, we're learning more about just how much fans love their March basketball games. Well, RetailMeNot.com is diving into the NCAA fun. We're talking with Clendon Ross, sports commentator and community manager for RetailMeNot.com. Clendon, thank you for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, in case people have been living under a rock, they don't know. What is so big about this month in NCAA basketball?
Well, in NCAA basketball, this is the month of lots of games. March is full of games. Matter of fact, there's 67 games over the next 21 days. And over the first weekend of the tournament, it's 48 games. And
Wow.
It's winner go home games for every team, including the Lobos. So it's extremely exciting for both the teams and the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, here in New Mexico, we love our Lobo basketball as well as our Aggie basketball. So I got to ask you, why are sports fans so addicted to basketball in March and in the whole NCAA tournament? What is so compelling about it?
It's the passion. It's the passion that people have for their teams, and again, it's that do or die game. Every game is do or die over the next 3 weeks, and it's just extremely exciting for every college basketball fan and just every fan in general. There's nothing like the NCAA tournament.
Right. Okay. Now, of course, I'm sporting here this morning. I don't know if you could see it where you are, but I got my Cherry and Silver Lobo gear on. When it comes to merchandising, what are some of the big things that people are buying? What are the most popular things that people are using to show their school pride?
Yeah, in the RetailMeNot.com survey, we found that clothing tops the list by far. 2/3 of people tell us that they will buy clothing, things like jerseys, logo T-shirts, anything like that is very, very big. Also, kitchen and bar items. Everybody throws NCAA tournament watch parties, particularly when their team is involved. So that's a big item as well. And people love their logo merchandise. Again, they want to show off that passion for their team. So things like flags and posters and auto accessories with the Lobos logo or any favorite team's logo, all that stuff is very, very popular.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, of course, the games are going on all day long. What did the polls show us about people that are watching at work? I know, here in the Two Casa studios, we are glued in to the NCAA basketball, specifically with the Lobos. But what did you find out about other folks watching at work?
Your workplace is like everybody else's. So we found out that 30% of people are willing to watch the games at work, but I think what's even more interesting is of that group, 40% are willing to actually watch the game streaming on their work computer. So over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a lot of lost productivity as people watch their team either on their work computer or on a tablet or a smartphone.
Okay, and is that if we're not bold enough to use the computers at our offices, is that the way that people are getting around that? They're using the tablets, the smartphones?
Well, they may be doing that at their desk, but we also found out that 11% of people would actually call in sick to work to watch the NCAA tournament basketball games. And then also, I love this stat too, 20% of men and 12% of women would leave work during the day on their lunch hour and go to a bar to watch the NCAA tournament game. So people are going to find out a way to watch.
Yeah, they're going to get around to it. All right, okay, so last question, Clendon, I have for you this morning. Who do you have to take it all?
Well, I'm pulling for the University of Texas. That's my team, but I'm not thinking Texas is going to go very far. So I think what I'm going to do is do what probably everybody in your office and everywhere else around the country is doing. They're going to pull for the teams that they pick in their NCAA tournament bracket, hopefully get some bragging rights around the office and maybe win a couple of bucks as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Clendon, thank you so much for your time this morning. I got to say, go Lobos. We're pulling for them. So really appreciate your time this morning. And for more information, folks, head over to casa.com. We'll be right back.